From NBC News, this is Today.
Also, you know, I think a lot of us as moms, you take a look at your girlfriends or whatever and you think, oh, that mom is better than me. Well, truth is, a lot of women do compare themselves. Now there's this great little book out. It's called Dirty Little Secrets from Otherwise Perfect Moms, where these two authors interviewed hundreds of women. They have some really funny stories that are going to make you feel, I think, a little bit less guilty, less alone, and give you a lot of great laughs. We were just reading through a bunch of them. I mean, this one I could totally relate to. I actually have done this. I'm guilty, and I admit it. I skip whole chunks of my younger daughter's bedtime stories. Poor thing, really can't tell the difference. Sometimes you just want to go to bed at night and put them to bed, too. I mean, there's some other really good ones. You know, I love my kids, but I didn't always. It took time to fall in love with them. So I think it's sort of, you know, that affirmation that's okay to feel that way in the beginning. A lot of parents have gone through that.
I had to use my toddler's potty chair on the side of the road when I was stuck in traffic. I just couldn't hold it. I love this book. It's adorable.
Okay.
Also, we're going to meet this man who will really inspire you.
I've got the secret I've been hiding under my skin.
Hoda, thank you. In today's family, mothers share their dirty little secrets. If you're a mom, you know how resourceful you can be in times of need. Like this mom who admitted, quote, one morning I was rushing out the door to a business meeting and I couldn't find my travel mug, so I poured my coffee into my son's sippy cup and drank it in my car on the way to work. Been there, done that. Well, Trisha Ashworth and Amy Nobley, busy moms in their own right, interviewed hundreds of others from all walks of life to collect more in their book called Dirty Little Secrets from Otherwise Perfect Moms. And this morning, Trisha and Amy are here to put a smile on your face and make you realize, hey, you're not alone. We're not perfect. Ladies, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
I was laughing out loud. I mean, this is one of those books you could pretty much, I mean, it's quick reads, quick little snippets, conversations with women. How'd you get them to open up and be so candid about some of these little secrets?
Yeah, it wasn't so easy. For our first book, you know, our research, I was a really good mom before I had kids. We interviewed hundreds of women across the country and talked to them over the phone for an hour, in-depthly, anonymously. And the last question we would ask is, you know, what is your dirty little secret of motherhood?
You know, and it wasn't easy. We tried one-on-ones, we tried focus groups, we tried emails. We thought, oh, you know, opening up's going to be easy. And it really wasn't. So we felt privileged to be on the receiving end of so many deep, dark confessions.
And a lot of them are sort of humorous. They're not so deep and dark, but they're just humorous and funny and all things that I think a lot of moms can relate to, that we've done silly things, whether it's putting our kids to bed at night still in their pajamas or still in their clothes so that they can go to school in the morning, or not brushing their teeth, you know, whatever that is.
Little tools we use
Some of it, though, like this one, I lie to my mother-in-law so it seems like I could spend more time with the kids than I do. Here it's a little bit more serious. I mean, this kind of goes back to that guilt that as moms we all feel, like we're never spending enough time with our kids.
It's
right,
also
Trisha?
like the classic, you know, trying to live up to somebody else's expectation of what a good mom is. And we tend to do that in motherhood. We're not making our own choices. We're looking to others to think, you know, what makes me a good mom?
And you know, the mother-in-law always has an opinion on that, right?
Well, you know, we all have this image of the perfect mom that we're trying to live up to. And one of our messages is, you know, we're all the same. You're not alone. It's okay. Being perfect isn't the goal.
All right, next one that hits close to home to a lot of us. My daughter busted me using my BlackBerry during one of her school plays. I guess, you know, that's kind of the nature of the working world that we live in. We take it with us wherever we go, and sometimes our children aren't getting the full benefit of our attention.
And learning to really be in the moment, learning to really live in the moment. It's very difficult for us with everything that's happening, all this, you know, being overwhelmed and burdened with so much on our to-do list. It's difficult to be, you know, just present.
Present all the time.
And we feel like we have to be everything to everybody. So if we miss that email, the world will collapse. And so we need to put them away.
This one, I really enjoyed this one. This, of course, moms not taking time for themselves. And here's an example. I take like 4 showers a day because showers are allowed. I remember when I was on maternity leave, it was like, oh, thank God, a shower.
And we love this one because, you know, why do we have to ask for permission to take a few moments to ourselves? Why can't we just say, you know, guys, I need to read a book. I need to breathe. I need to relax.
Right.
Showers are allowed, so we're hiding in our bathrooms.
Right. The guilt.
The guilt, exactly. That mom guilt. Now, here's an issue that we talk about a lot here, of course, on the show, and this is, you know, the sex among married couples and the lack thereof sometimes, as in this case. I know the exact day my son was conceived because it was the only day we had sex that month. In your interviews, did you get any insight, Amy, about how bad a situation a lot of couples were when it came to making sure they were paying attention to their spouse?
Well, as soon as the issue of sex came up, I mean, the floodgates sort of opened once, you know, everyone knew their names would be changed. You know, whether it's I have sex with myself more than my husband, or, you know, my son walked in on us having sex and we told him we were doing karate in bed. But there is a sense that, you know, everybody else's sex life is so much better, and something must be wrong with me or with us. And so breaking that floodgate open was really interesting, and you know, we all have our issues for sure.
And people do think everyone else is having more sex. When we said to people over the phone, people really aren't having a lot of sex, they would very surprised. Really? It's not just me? I'm not the only one who's not having sex.
Well, I want to leave on the positive one, which I think really important because this is the one you chose to end the book with, and that is, after having kids, I finally realized that the really big moments in life are actually the small ones, and those moments make it all worth it. I think that really says it all. I mean, we can really stop and appreciate how much our kids have given us in life.
Absolutely.
In fulfillment, just giving us an identity of who we are, right, Tricia?
And slowing down and really taking, you know, enjoying this ride, as difficult as it is and as overwhelmed as we all feel, to slow down and really appreciate the little things that happen every day.
That's right, and get a laugh from your kids every day, that's for sure. And this is great. I had a lot of laughs with this, so thank you very much. Again, Tricia Ashworth, Amy Nobili, thank you. And the book is called Dirty Little Secrets from Otherwise Perfect Moms. When we come back, a tisket, a tasket, the perfect Easter basket that you can make with your kids to be the perfect mom. But first, these messages.